Oh. Oh, looks like I've come at a bad time. Much like you, Tony.
Tony, who's this G.I. Jane looking bitch?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tiffany Hamilton, Tony's wife.
Ex-wife. Danny. Honey. Meet Tiffany.
Yeah, so just like with Tony's kids, Danny has a very awkward first impression with Tiffany Hamilton, who is the wife / ex-wife of Tony. Now, look, I've never been married nor divorced, so I couldn't tell you when or why there are situations where after the divorce, one of the former spouses would still address the other as their wife or husband or whatever. Could this just be a situation where Tiffany wanted to make things awkward? Possibly. I don't know. But what I do know is that in the promo for next week, she's a bit stunned that, wait a minute, you've already met my kids. So it just makes you wonder if there's some sort of like, understanding between Tony and Tiffany, if they dated other people, how it would work in terms of when the best time for their kids to be introduced to the new partner would be. I don't know. I mean, in season 6, it was stated that towards the back half of season 6B, when Jordan and Andy were on their first blind date, and you had Tony and Rich there and Sabrina and Danny, and they're all talking. And it was mentioned all three of the fellas at one point have been married, but they all got divorces. Now, I don't know how long ago the divorce was. Also, I don't really know Tony's situation. Like, was the divorce amicable? Like, did they just split on relatively good terms to the point where there wasn't just any argument? They just figured that they weren't the right people for each other. They just discovered it. Like, I really hope we dive into this. That way, maybe it's a situation where Tiffany still has feelings for Tony. I don't know. And the feelings aren't reciprocated. Or they just are very good at co-parenting due to the fact that in that one photo where they're all having dinner together with the kids at a restaurant, everything seems hunky-dory. But I think in the synopsis for next week, Danny is confused trying to figure out the connection or the dynamic between Tony and Tiffany. There's still feelings there, but the confusing part is they are parents, so there's always going to be that connection. So she kind of speed ran her life, if you will, where she's now dealing with the situation that Karen is about to find herself in within the next few months after she gives birth. And then you have to deal with like Zach, who is with Fatima, and then Aaron, who I guess is still single at this point. But yeah, I really want to know what the dynamic between Tony and his ex-wife, is, so we can truly establish where Danny's possibly going to go next. I do believe Tony is still in season 8, so I think he is truly divorced, and it isn't a situation where Tiffany might come back and Danny has to worry about that. No, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. But the G.I. Jane pitch was hilarious. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.